Hey, welcome to Differential Equations. This is going to be a weird semester because things are, I know you've got some online classes. This class is set up to be in person. So, what are we going to do to make sure that everyone, stays healthy in the lecture hall? Massive social distancing. You'll see when you're in class that, nobody gets to sit closer than 6 feet. There's a there's a plexiglass screen in front of me. I'm going to have a mask behind the screen. They got a face shield for me. So I'll be all so this is you can see what I look like. You can also see from the picture how I spent my quarantining. But anyway, I'll be all covered up. You'll have masks on. We'll all be social distancing. Everyone's going to wash their hands, and the you know sanitizer will be everywhere. So we'll keep ourselves safe. Now I know some of you though. Some of you either can't make it to class because of quarantining, or maybe you're not feeling well and you shouldn't come to class then. So how are you going to keep up with this? Well, let's do worst case scenario. And I know there's a couple of people that aren't going to make it to RIT this semester. So I'm specifically talking to you then. How are you going to deal with what's going on? Well, all of us, our sort of main point of contact then is going to be our My Courses page. So this is what this looks like here. Any announcements are going to come out in here, and I'm going to upload the course material as it comes online, as I make it, essentially. So here's our, you can get the course syllabus, the outline here. Let's go and check that out first. So, office hours. How do you contact me? Now this is for everybody, not just the people that are quarantined or not coming to campus. I'm going to have office hours on Monday 9 to 10, Tuesday at noon, Friday at 9, and the Monday one is just for you guys, just for my class. This is a big class, so I've set aside one of those office hours just for you. It's going to be on Zoom. I think there's like a waiting room, and it's you sign into here and I can ask your questions. What I would like then is not to have in the Zoom room, and I know you guys we're all pretty good at Zoom now, but I'm not, I'm not going to say I'm an expert, but I'm as good as we were at the end of spring semester when, all our classes were on Zoom. So the office hours, you show up. I want to have it not just one person at a time, but multiple people, because if you have a question, it's probably the same question that 3 or 4 other people have in the class. So we can all talk together in the Zoom room. So going over the syllabus here, you can download this and read. The textbook, you can get either of those 2 textbooks. They're the same textbook, except the one with and boundary value problems has some other chapters with boundary value. If you plan to take boundary value problems in the future, then get the one with boundary value problems. Otherwise, you can get the other one, the 9th edition. They're both by Nagel. Question that comes up is, can I get the 4th edition, the 8th edition? Well, technically differential equations are the same. So sure, but when I assign homework, I'm referring to the 5th edition or the 9th edition. But the material in the older editions is the same. Okay, I know when I first see a syllabus, what do I want to know? I want to know what do I have to do for grades. So we've got a recitation. Now that's the first actual, besides this sort of video that I'm going to put on the My Courses that you're watching now, the first point of contact is going to be with your recitation instructor. And those are all on Wednesday. The whole class, there's almost 80 people. You're all chopped up into 4 recitation sections that are on a Wednesday, R1, R2, R3, R4. So every recitation section, there's going to be a homework quiz, including the first one, including this first Wednesday. You don't have to study for the one on Wednesday. It's on integration. It's reviewing things that you already know, but you really should know well to be successful in this class. Now, all of the quizzes, I think there's going to be, that's quiz 0 plus another 13. There's 14 of those quizzes. That's a total of 20%. There's 2 tests, each worth 20%, and a midterm worth 20%. Now, the recitation sections, those are going to be held online. Those are Zoom classes. The tests and the final exam, those will all be done online as well. So if you can't make it to lecture, you're not missing any of the gradable events. You're just missing, well, the material? Well, how do I get the material? You're probably wondering if you're not coming to class. Well, you can check out, I have all of the material here on my YouTube channel, and I will make these videos accessible on the My Courses page under the content. There'll be under course outline, there'll be videos, and I'll put up all of the video links for that as we go. If you want to see what they look like now, what you'll be like looking at.
Say that our target function, g of
So-
t, is a polynomial, like this parabola here.
I made that
And,
before
well, then you want
that's
to
in the
guess
office.
another of
No
that
beard.
order
But
polynomial.
anyway, all of this is the
This
same
one just says,
material
let's do
that
this
you would
example.
be
It
getting,
says solve.
in class. So it's a good review, even if you do go to class and you want to sort of review a topic, these videos will be available for you to do that. Or if you don't make it to class because you're not feeling well. So you won't miss any of the material by not being there, but the material will be, it's going to be better, it's going to be easier if you're in person. But I know some people, that's just not a possibility. So we deal with, we deal with it as best we can. And these videos here are as best we can. Now you might say, why don't you, live Zoom your classes? Yeah, because it doesn't pick up nice the writing on the board. You can't see me and you can't see the writing. And a live Zoom video doesn't look as good as these ones here where I've got it typed. And you might also say, why don't you, upload a Snapchat to the TikTok? I don't know how to do that. So this works. I don't even think that's a thing. All right. So those videos will be available for you. Other things in the syllabus, what grades you have to get an A and a B and a C and that sort of thing. Oh, now here's the thing that is different about my classes. You don't hand in the homework. The quizzes will keep you regular, keep you updated with where we are in the class, and I can see how people are doing, and you can see, more importantly, you can see how you're doing by the feedback that you're getting from the quizzes that happen every week. The homework that I assign, I'm not collecting it, I'm assuming that you're going to do it. They're all odd-numbered questions, so you can turn to the back of the book. You'll know if you got them right because you'll match the back of the book. And if you didn't, you can discuss with other people in the class, or email me, or that's something to bring up during office hours. We can go over stuff. So you should be, by the time you're writing the quiz, which is a quiz on the material that the homework was on, you should know that you know how to do all the quiz answers first, how to do all the homework answers, and then the quiz will be like that. Again, you can read through here. The makeup quizzes, there's none. The makeup tests, there's none. So what happens if you miss a quiz or you miss a test? Well, if you miss a quiz or miss a test or fail to hand in one of the assignments, you don't get 0 on it. What I do is I roll those grades into the final exam. So if let's say you missed a quiz and you got 80% on the final exam, then I'll give you 80% of the grades of that quiz. Can you do that for everything? Never write a quiz, never take a test, only write the final exam? Sure. That's me giving you enough rope to hang yourself. Don't do that. My policy of rolling those missed grades into the final exam is supposed to be a fallback. It's supposed to be a buffer. It's supposed to save you. So don't spend it all at once. even if you write the quiz and you decide, I really didn't do well on it, I don't want to hand it in, I don't want to be graded, I think I'm going to do better on the final than that I would do on this quiz if I hand it in, then don't hand it in. Same thing with the tests. The final exam you have to write. Again, don't take it. Don't abuse that privilege. It's there as a safety. It's there to help you. But if you use that too much, you can end up with a final exam that's worth a lot more than the regular 40%. All right. So we've talked about the online resources, the recitation sections. We have our lectures Monday, Wednesday. Anyway, my office hours. What else do we need to know? Well, if something comes up, you'll ask me. If it's a question that I think everyone should know the answer to, you're just going to, I can put out an announcement. So pay attention to this announcement page. If I send out something to the whole class, it's the email that's linked to the My Courses. So make sure you're getting those. They're not going to the spam box. That's all I can think of right now. All right. So the first time I'm going to see you is on Friday, but you'll see the recitation instructor. You'll write that quiz. I'll give you a hint before. If you want to do well on the quiz, look over. Look over integration by parts, partial fractions, and U substitution. Take a look at those techniques. That's what's on the quiz. Anyway, good to see you.